welcome to tonight's recap of Utopia.
Let's make a brand new start.
Can you believe it's already been a whole month?
Really?
Yeah. So it's time to think about who is going to be nominated for replacement.
Well, what are your criteria?
Well, I don't know, but all of the Utopians are like, okay, who has
Josh
contributed the least to the group? What are we going to do?
I don't know, but Hex is now in charge of the garden.
Yeah.
Because Bella,
she got overthrown.
She's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And Red, even though he's not part of the Utopians and is not in charge of the barn, he's up because Bree is asleep. And the animals have to eat. Why punish the animals?
Yeah, well, there are some issues with the garden. It looks like it's not getting enough water. So I don't know if Hex is keeping things going the way they should be.
A little bit too much time on the boom boom cack for your life.
Okay, well, Bella is trying to take charge again. She's like, there's not enough water, blah, 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 blah. And Josh is just like, let it go, let it go.
She won't let it go because you know what? Those plants are her babies. She made love to them.
No!
And they came out. They popped out.
Well, you know who else is doing it?
Let me guess.
A lot of them. Hex and Taylor. They have their little woodpile love nest. All right, moving on. It's Josh's turn to be in charge. Does anyone else...
Congratulations.
Does he remind anyone else of like a weird Jason Segel, like kind of like voice and mannerisms? I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's really tall.
He's
I don't know.
really weird.
Yes.
All right, well, he wants to build a workshop.
It's a multi-purpose workshop.
Exactly. Mainly for glass blowing and...
Wiener blowing. No! Yeah.
Or a...
Birthing house.
Or something else.
Art building.
Or maybe yoga. Who knows?
I don't know, but there's lots of stuff potentially going on in there, so they're like, yes, let's make it.
Well,
so,
he wants to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
So he gets this, like, garbage bag for the Jolly Green Giant.
It was giant. Where did they get the huge tarp?
It was like 100 feet long.
Well, they made it into a giant slip and slide.
Apparently, there's no drought in Utopia.
I think there's one in California, though.
Uh-oh, hot dog. Well, the cows aren't eating enough, because Bree sucks.
Yeah.
She's freaking starving
She's rationing their food, and the vets come in, and they're like, you can't be doing that. That's not right.
Yeah. I don't, did they say that they were paying for the vets?
I thought they said that the Utopians were paying to have the vets watch the live feeds to keep an eye on the animals.
I'm thinking the show is paying them because they don't want any kind of lawsuit on their hands.
That could be, yeah, that could be. So they were like, Bree, you're not doing a good job. However, gotta give props to Red. Yeah, so they're like, Red knows what he's doing.
They want him in charge.
They do.
Come on. And Josh, he wants Bree out.
He's like, she just screwed this up. This was her only job. You had one job!
And you're blowing it!
Yeah.
You're not even in the multi-purpose blowing room. Alright, so Nikki and Amanda...
They're working in the garden.
What the hell? They're planting crops in the shade. You really think they're gonna grow in that?
Maybe they're like...
Mushrooms?
I don't know.
Alright, so Hex is pissed. She wanted to come into this.
And do something crazy.
Yeah, like anarchy or whatever.
Yeah, because at this point, it's kind of turning out like a smaller version of America. Like a really twisted, messed up one.
Hello, it works. America works.
She's like, what's the point of even doing this if we're not going to change it up?
This government works. She's a radical.
Yeah. There's been a lot of issues with the relationships with this group.
Well, Chris is being really douchey to Bree right now.
He is.
And forever and ever. And it's not cool, and Amanda's calling him out.
So is Nikki. She's just like, your man's not treating you right.
Yeah. So Amanda warns Bree, you know, I was thinking about this America vote, and... they might not like you.
Well, it was really awkward, too, because Bree was like, well, who would you vote for, Amanda? And she's like, honestly, I think I might vote for you.
Yeah. All right.
So that happened.
So, off on a side track here, Josh is talking about the woman that he would picture himself spending the rest of his life with.
He wants a freaking workhorse. No job, no Josh.
Okay. I don't want a job. So Bree, she's feeling a little amorous, singular amorous, towards Chris. She wants a little booty call. She's like, you want to have a sleepover?
He's like, oh, you're calling the shots now? Blah, blah.
And then he basically gives her a, you get your crap together or everyone's going to vote you out talk.
Whoa. And she was like, that's harsh.
That's true.
Well, a lot of people are thinking, yeah, Bree needs to go. But Red is not one of those people.
Red thinks Bree actually is valuable because she knows how to deliver the calf.
Yeah, she may not work as hard as she should, but she will save them some money with the vet bills.
She's got some book smarts.
Right.
Except that she screwed up all the animals so far.
Yeah, well, Red is like, I think that Aaron should go because he makes 2 meals and then he sits around the rest of the time.
Yeah. Well, Bella, she's off on her own. Nobody's asking her who she thinks should go home. She's out there talking to the plants.
She's still trying to take control of that garden.
She's making love to the plants.
It was weird. She was like, you look so beautiful today. How are you?
I think she's trying to pollinate them.
I don't know.
She's actually watering them too. Well, Mike and Dedeker, another little sidetrack going on there. They had to put some C-roll in there.
This is like D-roll.
No, maybe even E.
Maybe.
Double E. All right, Mike and Dedeker, they're having a date, which equals, in Funtown, Utopia, walking on the fence while holding your polyamorous lover's hand.
All right. So let's move on. There was a meeting with all the Utopians because they're not going to make any big money decisions without talking it over.
Because Josh is in charge. And he says, I want to spend $375 and get some tools.
So this is pretty much an investment because they're
Right.
going to use these tools over and over again. Red is like, I want to talk. He freaking stands up on his chair. I'm not going to stand up because this is a swivel chair. But he starts saying like, oh, I think we could build this workshop without any of these tools that you want. And then Rob is just like, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Why are you talking? You freaking seceded.
Shut your face.
Shut your mouth.
And then they get into this huge argument.
Red is like, I'm not your bitch.
But Rob is Red's bitch. Apparently Red thinks so.
I don't know. These two arguing is just like...
Well,
Rare.
in the midst of all this, the calf is being born.
Yeah, all of a sudden Nikki's like, oh my god, guys, come outside.
Was that Nikki or Hex?
I thought it was Nikki.
All right, well, this was kind of weird. I don't know why they're trying to separate it from the mother.
Something about, they were thinking about potentially selling the calf, I think. So I guess if they want to sell it, they have to separate it from the mother so it's not drinking the mother's milk or something.
That's
I don't know.
so crappy.
Don't sell it.
Meanwhile, all this is going on. They're trying to get them apart, and the chickens are running off with the umbilical cord.
Yeah, they want to
and
get rid of
eating
that
it.
afterbirth because it could bring on predators.
I can just see when Amanda drops out her baby, they're all going to be like, oh man, get it away from her. We're going to sell it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But the
Well-
calf was so cute.
Oh my god, I was in love.
Yeah, so since they're all in baby mode, they're talking to Amanda about...
She's only got 9 weeks to go.
Yeah, they're talking about potential names and everything, and they're like, are you going to name it Adam or Eve?
Well,
She said maybe for the middle name.
did they name the calf Cash?
I think so, yeah. It's a
That's
cash
so
cow.
dumb. All right. So Bree, she's getting desperate.
Ugh.
She writes a letter to Chris.
This scene
I have a card for you.
was so
Pathetic.
sad. So she goes over to him. He's like lying in his little corner.
And she's like, I have a card for you.
Are you going to read it now?
I'll read it when I get a chance.
So
Then she's like, if you want to, like, not do what we've been doing, that's, like, okay with me.
he's just basically like, yeah, that's what I want.
Can I have my black shirt back?
So she takes
that
the
other
shirt
one.
literally off her back, and it's like, okay, enough is enough. And then he's like, yeah, can I get that black top too?
Oh, he's done so.
And then she's like, all right, I basically just said everything that was in the letter, so I'll just take this. No, you can keep it.
No.
No.
All right, well, it's voting day. Be prepared. It's a public vote
What happened to a secret ballot?
I don't like this public vote thing.
This is gonna create a lot of tension,
Well,
I think.
They go in order here. Rob goes first because he's running the meeting.
Of course, he's like Speaker of the House or whatever. So they all say who they're gonna vote for. They have this little tally board.
Right.
So
pretty nice board they made.
It was pretty nice, yeah. So Rob decides he's gonna vote for red.
Because he's angry. He doesn't bring anything to the group.
All right. Josh is like, Bree, this is strictly business. It doesn't reflect how I think of you as a person.
Right.
You suck.
Nikki wants Aaron out because they trusted him to keep them healthy, and
maybe that wasn't
too
such
much
a good
trust.
idea.
Yeah.
Taylor decides to vote for Bella because she gave up.
And he hates quitters.
Yeah.
Bella votes for Bree because she's not positive. She's a hothead and she's lazy.
She didn't say that.
I know.
But it'd be great if she did.
I know.
Well, Hex decides she's going to vote for red.
Because she's wants something new.
I don't know. I think she said...
socialist.
No, what she said was that they can't do anything new right now because they've been in survival mode this whole time because red has caused so much drama.
All right. Well, Chris wants Bella out because she's a divider. She breaks the group apart, not brings them together.
All right. Bree votes for Bella because Bella's always fighting and it's too much.
Dedeker votes for red because he's not a team player and they all need to come together on a team.
Yeah.
There's no I in team.
Red throws another vote out there for Aaron. He's like, we need a cook, not a chef. We need someone to get up before we do to cook breakfast.
Well, Ernesto apologizes because he hasn't been there long enough to really make a good decision. I don't know you.
I'm going to vote for...
You, little
Bree.
girl. All right. Kristen, she votes for Bella. No reason.
They didn't show her reason. I'm sure she had one.
I don't think so.
All right. Amanda also, they didn't show her reason, but she voted for Bree.
Mike voted for red because, again, he divorced himself from the group and they don't need that, and pretty much that's what Dedeker said.
All right, so at this point, there is a three-way tie for the most votes between Bella, Red, and Bree. So 2 of them are going to be nominated.
Yeah.
So Aaron has the last vote, and he decides, Bella, you're the first nominee because you argue too much.
Ooh. So Bella's the first nominee, then it's a tie between Red and Bree.
Yeah, so they're about to send them out of the room so that they can debate and figure out who the second nominee is going to be, and then Red's just like, don't even bother, I nominate myself, it's whatever.
So then Rob's like, okay, because I didn't want to have to do that anyway. No, don't go, don't go.
Yeah, so then they open up the envelope to see who America voted for.
What if America had voted for one of the ones that they had already...
I don't know. I was wondering that too.
Is there like second choice, third choice, fourth?
Maybe.
All right.
Well, they open it up, and America voted for Bree.
Uh-oh.
So she was nominated anyway.
Wow.
The 3 highest
vote
getters. Goat getters.
Vote getters. All right. I'm thinking if America had voted for one of the 2, they probably would have just only had 2.
I don't know.
So they have 3 days till Friday on our time to convince the group who they...
To keep them.
Yeah. If you want to see what happens, I mean, I guess you can watch the live feeds.
I think it's probably already over, yeah.
Yeah. But,
next time is gonna be crazy.
Kristen's in charge, and she wants to separate the groups into 2 businesses.
Not just 2. She wants private businesses.
Oh.
So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and Mike, it looks like he is a male prostitute now.
I don't know. Are they going through with that auction?
Well,
date auction
I don't
thing?
know where that girl came from.
It must
but
be, right?
They're already doing it.
And Dedeker's just like...
Yeah.
Which is surprising, considering...
Well, I mean, if he's doing it for money, that's one thing. But if he's just doing it for doing it, that's something else.
It's kind of weird both ways, but anyway.
And another couple bites the dust.
Or do
And
they?
another one. And another one.
We're talking about Taylor and Hex.
Taylor and Hex bites the dust.
Or do they?
It's quite a utopia.
All right, well, that's it for this time. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode.
And who do you want to see go out of those 3? I think I'd really like to see Red go, although he is quite entertaining, so... Bree.
Okay.
All right, what about you?
I guess Bree.
All right.
Because, like, Red is annoying and he causes a lot of drama, but at least he knows what he's doing more with the animals.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, then. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit. way.